You happy they opened the beaches back up? Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's nice to be outside. But how's it going, guys? So yeah, we're just going for a little stroll out in downtown Stuart today, just coming out on the pier here and checking out some of the sights and enjoying it. I mean, as you can see, it's a beautiful day behind us here. And from the footage at the beginning of this video, you saw it was a beautiful day yesterday in Vero, where they finally have opened up the beaches statewide. Governor DeSantis opened up all the beaches this past week, and he left it up to the individual counties to open up on their own schedule. And on Tuesday last week, Indian River County, which is where Vero Beach is, where we were in those shots at the beginning of the video, they opened up their beaches on Tuesday this week. And Port St. Lucie, which is the county between them and us, we're in Martin County, they opened up on Wednesday, I think, last week. Martin County was holding out, not opening our beaches yet because we're the closest county north to Palm Beach County, which is one of the 3 counties where all of the coronavirus cases are happening right now. And so obviously they're trying to make sure that they don't want people from Palm Beach County coming up to Martin County where we are and flooding our beaches and spreading the virus. So it's a smart move on our county, but I heard today that our beaches are going to be opening up on Monday, so it's awesome. Really looking forward to be able to get out of the house and take Claire to the beach. Just do something, because I mean, let's be honest, going to the beach, if you stay away from other people, you're in sand, you're not touching any hard surfaces, you're probably fine. And there's plenty of studies coming out that show that the virus does not transmit very well via airborne methods when you're outside amongst the UV light and just the wind and everything. You're not in a confined space where it can travel in a confined space in the air. So I feel pretty safe going outside to do it. But yeah, so there's a big debate online about whether or not it was too soon to open the beaches, and now Florida's just flat out starting the process of reopening as of this coming week here. And I don't think so. I think it's not too soon. I think we've done a good service. We've done some good work with the social distancing and quarantine life everybody's had to go through. Florida has not been hit widespread like certain states have. Governor DeSantis is having a targeted approach with this, with the 3 counties in Southeast Florida just below us being the ones that are limited to still being under the CDC guidelines that were existing before this. And they'll be reopening those slowly, but the numbers there are trending in the right direction as well, and which that's where our store is. Our Chick-fil-A franchise is located in Palm Beach County, so it'll be nice for that to be lifted so the mall can open back up and we can start having some semblance of normalcy again with business and just life in general. It's starting to look up. It's starting to be exciting. It's starting to be able to feel like normal a little bit again, and like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. Coming out because they're opening Florida up. Yeah. The businesses are going to start opening, and the beaches are opening. Just like yesterday when we went to the beach. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, that was fun?
I'm going to the beach right now.
You want to go to the beach right now? We'll go tomorrow. How about that?
Please.
Yeah. Please. We'll go tomorrow. Well, started to move because ironically, in my experience so far, the most at-risk group of people of 65 years and older are the ones who just completely ignore social distancing. Claire and I are just sitting on that park bench up there at the end of the pier, and I don't know if you can tell, probably not, it's too far away, but this sweet old lady just walks up, just sits right next to me on the bench. No mask on. I mean, I don't have a mask on, but you know, if I was in one of the at-risk groups, I would definitely be wearing a mask, and I would definitely not go sit directly next to a stranger out in public. But I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. I just want to do a short little video talking about whether or not I thought it was too soon for Florida to be reopening, and I think we're just on schedule. I think this next month, May, is gonna be the roaring back month where we start opening up and things start to feel a little bit normal again. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully June will bring actual total normalcy. So until the next one, guys, I'll see you later. Play Bear, you say later?
See you later.
You do this? Do this?
See you later.
See you later. Yep.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Just kidding, one more thing. I didn't really talk as much about the virus as I wanted to, about my honest opinion of it. I think at this point, for a while there, at first, I thought it was a joke. I thought, it wasn't that serious. And then quickly, as everything started to go down, I realized that it was serious. And I actually got genuinely scared of it for a little while. But then, I spent probably a good 3 to 4 weeks genuinely worrying and concerned about the virus itself, about my own safety. I grew up with asthma as a kid. Whenever I played hockey, I had to use an inhaler, so I was thinking, oh, am I part of a existing condition group that would be at risk? But the more data that came out about the virus and the more that is starting to really surface is showing that it's not anywhere near as deadly as what we thought and as what some of the media wants us to think. And just for an example, there was that video going around from some of those couple of California doctors talking about the virus, talking about the true death rate and some of the statistics that are hard facts that they're talking from, and they're not just speculating. And these are doctors working in the field that at the current level of infection that's out there, with the current antibody testing results that are coming out, they were determining that the actual death rate is somewhere between 0.03% and 0.5%. And I'm all I want is the truth. I'm not into speculating or erring on a political side or anything. I'm just wanting to know the truth because I want life to come back. And if it can, great. If it can't, then we need to do what we need to do. But I want the truth. And it looks like, from a lot of the data that's resurfacing, some of the antibody testing that's being done in New York showing that 21% of the people that were tested statewide had been exposed to the virus and are now immune. When you factor all those things in, it's starting to look like we're under less than 1% of a chance of dying from this. And when you think about that, how can you justify continuing this cycle of everybody being closed down, every business, like I showed you in my last vlog, how so many businesses downtown are closing up shop and permanently they're gone and all their employees are out of work, and we've got tens and tens of millions of Americans filing for unemployment right now, and I'm sure this is the case all around the world. And I'm just like, at what point does losing your shirt, losing your house, your job, your means of living, your passion, your business, everything, losing all of it, at what point does that mean that it's not worth doing all that if you've got under a 1% chance of dying from this? But so, considering there's a train coming now, so I'm gonna leave you guys on that note because you're definitely not gonna be able to hear me talk now. But yeah, I don't think the virus is as bad as we think it is. So let's bring life back.